Hey there, Ranger Nation. It's Nate, and welcome to the webcast with Attitude LR4. And this is episode 198. Set a course for Eltar. Guys, we will be discussing episode 9 of Power Rangers Cosmic Fury Master Plan at the end of this episode. And we've got a good amount of stuff to talk about. But before we do that, let me introduce you to my more phenomenal co-hosts. We've got Ryan.
What's up?
We've got Rick.
Hi.
So, Ryan, you can tell everybody, whoever has seen on our Facebook page under our Con Experience 2023 or 20, Ryan went somewhere today, obviously a con. You want to talk about that? How was that?
Get conned at the con. It was a last minute decision. My brother got me, I guess, for gift exchange on my side of the family. So he's like, hey, you want to go to a convention? So he took me to the Galaxy Con in Columbus today and try not to spend money, and you never can. So I ended up coming home with this.
Hold on. There we go.
Zoom in. It's an autographed power sword by the Austin St. John, the OG Red Ranger.
Yep. So,
wasn't originally planning on getting it.
See, with me, I don't really like getting like figures or anything like that signed. I mainly like getting photos signed and everything. Because then it won't make me want to mess with it or anything like that and mess up the autographs.
Just the celebs.
But yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time and you enjoyed yourself.
I still got my sleeve for it.
You got your what?
They did have Gundam models, and I told my Gundams the models I collect too. I did told my brother and his wife, I was like, tell me no. So we started looking, and I was like, do you have Death Scythe? And the guy's like, we do not. And I was like, that's a sign. So we left.
You did me a favor.
I was like, nope, I don't need it.
But yeah.
They were a little bit more than when we went to Cincinnati, but not by much. But I was like, I'm good right now. Going with comics and leave with a power sword.
The thing is, it's like with conventions, you never know how much vendors are going to charge by what they think is like a reasonable price to them. But
for the most part, you can have an idea based on what things are going for. However, there are vendors that will turn around and be like, oh, well, it's going for $200 on eBay. So if I slap a $250, well, you're not paying that $20 shipping. So we're good, right? You don't have to pay.
Yeah, we're cool. I'm just not buying it.
But you're not having the way.
He did say.
Go ahead.
Austin St. John said this was his I don't know if it was the first time, but the thing he was saying from what my brother was telling me, this was the first time that they were going to do this with the sword, because he had some at his booth that were signed. Well, he would sign them if you want to purchase it. It was like $150. So you're virtually paying. Mine was like 76 with tax, and then an $80 signature from him. So a little over 150.
Was it the?
But
it was the exact same thing.
They were originally wanting him to sell it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure it was probably the same vendor. They just had a bunch of them, so they tried to sell it, see if he was willing to sell them at his booth, which they were originally wanted him to sell it at $250. And he was like, that doesn't seem a reasonable price. So he knocked $100. So it was like $150.
He knocked $100 off of it, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. basically what Rick was saying in some terms. And
Yep.
I mean, that was cool. I mean, I just, with it's hard when you go to these vendors because if you see something that's going to be worth the price and it's going to be reasonable, you just got to know that, all right, well, I have this much to spend on food or, everything else, then yeah, I can do it. But if not, then, you say, well, I'm just going to have to pass, unfortunately. And yeah, Ryan, what do you have to say to Rick about something that, he gave you?
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate those. Now I got to go get the rest somehow.
Yeah.
I was trying to actually look for them, but I'm like, I don't think I'm going to find them here.
Thank you. And yourself at the same time, basically. Now I'm going to actually search for
I mean, yeah, but
I mean, Rick, when you went to Ranger Stop, you went back how many times to Tokyo Electables?
Oh God.
It wasn't, the thing is, it wasn't even for, the models as much at first, because I don't know if you were looking for, my question is, what were you actually looking for mainly?
One, I wanted to find more models.
Okay. And that was the case.
There were a few that they had where it's like, but then of course they had the Gashapons there, and it's like, yeah, let's get a lot of these.
Yeah, because I remember when he came back from, we came back to the hotel. He had like you said, he had all 5 of the, what was that?
So there are 6 for King Oger, the actual robot. There are 6 Gashapons for that. Then there were 4 Gashapons that you get the King Oger saber, you get the belt buckle phone thing. Oh God! You get 2 versions of the King's weapon thing that forms their individual weapons, and then second Dawn Brother set that gave you the 6 Rangers staff, morpher, and then keychains of the gears.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I remember, right, and also that other one, he got the Black Ranger from King Oger. Remember that in one of those keychains? Yeah, that was what was in the.
It wasn't King Oger. It wasn't the Black King Oger guy. It was the white.
The keychain?
Yeah.
He can go show you. He has it.
Oh.
I think it was the black one.
It was
black. I must have got 2 because I have the white one upstairs.
Yeah, because he but anyway, yeah. Either way, yeah, he ended up getting the ants or the tarantulas, and then the dragonfly was the one you gave him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the extras. I went back the next day to turn around and see if I could get the missing ones, but they had sold out of the entire Gashapon set and replaced it with the Dawn Brother 2 set.
But yeah, God, what was the
Then I got a couple Zenkaiger gears that were also from a Gashapon.
Yeah, the little mini ones that were really. It's funny.
No. Actual Zenkaiger gears that work with the morpher.
Oh, I don't remember.
You're thinking of the keychains where they.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the keychain. I didn't know you bought those too.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe I think.
Yeah, I got.
Wait, maybe I did see them.
You
I
did.
can't remember. Anyway, I remember that what you were mainly working on was the models from the
Yes.
Fire something.
Yeah.
Flame toys, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I built all 5 of those before coming home because clear the boxes in order to have space in the.
So, what would you say? Was that kind of a, putting those together?
It was interesting because I thought after I got a couple of them together, it'd be smooth sailing. Yeah. Then the helmet started being more than just 2 pieces.
And there was no stickers with them, right?
No.
Thank God. Stop adding stickers to these models, please.
Just paint the pieces.
Yeah, have them pre-painted and not have us don't have people do the work with the stickers. It's such a pain because it's like you're spending more time after the fact, and then you're spending a lot more time trying to get the stickers on there evenly. I mean, Ryan,
Yeah. You
and
are
Rick know
building
this.
your action figure.
Yeah.
And then they're charging you more to actually build your action figure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The struggle is real.
Yes.
Basically. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into our first topic.
Wait, that wasn't the first topic? Good Lord.
The action queue. This is they've released Lord Draken already. They have the regular Red Ranger. They have the Blue Ranger,
Yeah.
and then they have the White Ranger, and now we've got
Lord Draken that size.
this has been out for quite some time. It is available on Toke Collectibles. So if you go there, I make sure to put the link in the description below so you guys can get that. It's $55. So it's not too bad for what you're spending.
If someone were to send me the Lord Draken version of this, I have the throne upstairs.
Yeah, I bet that's going to be hard to find. But, I mean, these are interesting for, these toys they do.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, $55, I wouldn't. I mean, that's a reasonable price, but for me, honestly, I wouldn't want to spend the money on it because
I will tell you, these things do have weight to them. Tokyo Collectibles had one of them sitting at their booth.
Oh, okay.
It was a Lord Draken.
Were you tempted?
I was.
Probably not in the price range, though.
That was their display model, and it's like fudge.
How much?
Yeah, they weren't selling it.
Take it for a test drive and bring it back.
But
take it for a test drive.
It had weight.
I want it. But anyway,
it looks like it's got movable joints to it.
Oh yeah,
You can
set it down like in the throne. You can have it stand. You can move the arms. It is fully posable. It's got most of the same articulation that the Lightning Collection has.
And it does look like
it's got the double knee joint, although it does only have a single elbow joint.
Yeah.
But the elbows do twist.
I think it comes with all these accessories, I think.
Yes, it comes with the Blade Blaster. It comes with Blade Blaster Blade Mode. And it comes with the Blade Blaster Gun Mode.
Yep, the holster.
Yeah.
And then also it comes with a power sword and the Dragon Dagger. And because you also have the holster for the Dragon Dagger.
The Dragon Dagger right off to the side, like right under the bottom point of the shield, you can actually see the Dragon Dagger.
Oh yeah, okay. I think I see.
It's just peeking its top around.
I mean, I don't know. Ryan, $50, $55. What do you think?
Depends on the quality. If it's got some heft to it, I mean, what is the actual size of it?
About the size, a little smaller than.
This is approximately a 5-inch figure, apparently.
Oh, it was. Yeah, and that would be about the size of this remote.
That might not be too bad.
I thought they were more closer to 4-inch.
That's what I was looking on the website, so that's what it looked like it said. But I don't know. I mean, Rick, what do you think? I mean, you think it would be worth the price, or would you say I probably would have to?
Because of the heft and the fact that it's not like just a hollow plastic figure, it is solid.
Right.
It a little too pricey for me, but not that bad of a price overall.
Yeah, but guys, if you're interested in this figure, and you already have the other 3, and is it the other 4, and you want to add this to your collection? Well, actually, no, I think 6, because they have Dino Fury Red as well, because they released the Dino Fury Red. So if you want to add this to your collection of Power Ranger figures, that's in the link. The link's in the description below. So go ahead, order it. Enjoy. I mean, it's available on there right now. So it's in stock, I believe, on Tokulectables. I only put certain links in the description where you can go to that place. But then if you can't find it, then my best suggestion of what you can do is actually just look this up on Entertainment Earth or whatever, and maybe you can find it there, or maybe Amazon. That's my other option. But I try to put like one link for you to try that out. But if not, then I would suggest going to a link that you can find where we can get it, or maybe at their actual website. Because I don't know if Action Q has a website, but they do. Maybe it's on there. So next up, we're going to be talking about some of the WayStudios statues, guys. If you don't know what WayStudios is, you're about to. They have released for the 30th anniversary. They released the Green Ranger bust, and this is available on Tokulectables for $1,200. Yeah. Plus,
illusion.
From
no, that's the size.
That's it.
What? Yeah, it's huge.
One of that's an optical illusion, but
it's stands 37 inches tall, so that's pretty big.
Dude, this is sick.
I don't know if the payment plan. I mean, if you want to go for a payment plan, you're spending
pretty close to the size of my Christmas tree.
Yeah, so if you're wanting to spend a payment plan, it's $300 on Tokulectables, but the full amount is $1,200. And if you want to go for a monthly
paycheck,
yeah. If you want to go for a monthly, they take it out monthly, $108.31 a month. If you want to go that route, so it's nice. I'm not gonna say it looks cool, but can't afford it. Don't have space for it. Ryan?
I don't have the space for it, and I cannot afford it.
Yep. Rick?
So I also cannot afford it. However, as for space, I'm sure if I had the money, I would have the space.
He would figure out where to put it, basically.
No, if I had the money to afford that, I would actually have the money to afford to have space for it.
Oh, okay. But guys, if you want to spend the money, link in the description below. And also, here's this bad boy. The Thunder Megazord. And Rick and I, we actually saw the Dino Megazord.
Oh, yeah.
And no, that's not an optical illusion. We saw the Dino Megazord,
Oh yeah.
and that is pretty much right.
Mm,
Thing's
yeah.
freaking huge.
In fact, the only optical illusion is that it might be making it look smaller.
So get ready for the price because this is $1,950.
That's
Sorry,
more
wait.
than my rent.
Yeah, $1,950. And if you wanted to go for a payment plan, $250. Or if you want to do a monthly thing, 4 interest-free installments, or from $22.56 a month with shop pay. Whew, thing's freaking huge.
That's what she said.
Yes, I'm pretty sure she did.
Really, I mean that is it's a nice looking item, but no, I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. And it does have electronics to it, but I understand has 26 LEDs on them. And whew, this thing's huge. Ryan, let's go to you.
It's my favorite Megazord. Unfortunately, my rent is less than that. So, and I can barely afford that at times. So that's not happening.
Rick, let's
If
hear
I
it.
lived at home, I would pay for it.
As someone who doesn't have to pay rent, I still can't afford that. So I pay groceries and a few other things, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's crazy, guys. I mean, granted, listen, I'm not bashing what they do with these statues because these are very.
Oh, I, the price is definitely worth it if you have the money.
If you won the lottery, basically.
No, you could be an executive at a decent company and be able to afford it too. Of course, if you're an executive at a corporation, decent sized corporation, and had time to devote to that, you're probably not buying it. But that's besides the point.
And it's like,
I
mean, the thing is, back then, we never got anything like this.
Oh no, because our parents would never pay that kind of money for it.
No, we've never gotten anything this period. They never did anything like this.
Exactly, because they knew our parents would never pay for it.
Yeah. I mean, all we got was what we got from Bandai. Basically, that's and whatever they were doing with other, collaborations. But things have changed. They're able to collab with other people.
Yeah.
But just Jesus. But yeah, I'll be right back. I want to get a Coke Zero sugar very quick.
We are not sponsored by them.
Not sponsoring Coke Zero sugar.
So remember, get all the sugar you can. Don't be a Nate.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
I mean, granted, yes, Nate has actual reasons, but
so
don't be a Nate.
With that said, guys,
I guess
everything is going to be in the every link. Everything that we show on here will be in the link. Will be in the description below. The links will be there. He's got to click there, and it'll take you directly to that site. Now, for what I've been waiting for quite some time now, to finally go up for pre-order, and I'm so happy to finally share this with you guys.
Oh boy.
Let's just get to it. And here's a look at the box itself, guys. And I think they did say that these are Lightning Collection compatible. The the heads.
Yeah,
So
that would be great.
this,
Have an old Tommy head for Green Ranger.
I gotta say, I can't wait till this gets shipped to me, and actually have it in hand and show it off during one of the Facebook Lives and everything. Because, guys, I'm very, very proud of this movie, and I'm very proud that I, was helped contribute to making this happen for Jason. And this being the last film and project before his passing. This is, I mean, it looks awesome. I mean, I like it, and I hope that you guys show support for Legend of the White Dragon. It's not coming out until 2024, the first quarter of 2024. And they're trying to hit for March, but they haven't had a set date yet. It is, but they're trying to hit for March. They're trying to get to the first quarter of 2024. So, which is great, because originally it was supposed to come out this year, but they wanted to make it as great as possible for Jason and his, for all the work that he put in, came up with, him and Aaron. And I don't know, let me go to Ryan. Ryan, if they have this in a theater would you actually see this in theaters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm very happy that. So for this item, it is available on Valaverse.com, and you can go to the link directly in the description. And the price is $59.99 plus whatever the tax and shipping is. And I know they have it available on Big Bad Toys as well, but it's available for like 60 something. So you can but I mainly put the direct link from Valaverse. Now, if these sell very well and you guys miss your chance on getting these, there has been talks about them selling these exclusively to Walmart.
That could be fun.
So I don't know if that means that they'll be making more figures of these, or if this is the one that you'll be getting. Who knows? But I gotta say, guys, if you want to, for Jason, support this. And Aaron's already said that they're not making any profit off these figures. They're not getting any money for it. They did it for the person that put this together. Did this for Jason. They weren't, they offered to do it, and basically they weren't getting any money for it. Apparently, that's what Aaron said. You know what I mean?
They're probably getting their money back, but it's not being sold at profit?
I don't know. But what I heard, he said that they're not making any money from this themselves.
Right.
It's going
No.
towards whatever, like, I think it's going to go towards a charity,
Ah, okay. So
maybe.
the
I don't
figures
know.
are not being sold at cost. They're being sold for more than cost, but any profit from it is going to the charity.
So I don't know what he said. I want to get an interview with Aaron. I want him to be on this. I want to get in touch with Aaron to get an interview with him about everything about the Legend of the White Dragon and all that stuff. But it's tough because he's very busy and he's trying to get this off the ground. So I'm trying to work on something to get in contact with him. So hopefully we could get I'm trying to get at least some interviews from somebody. But yeah, guys, if you were interested in getting this, I would definitely say, make sure to get it. Make sure to order it right away because, I think there's only a certain amount they made. I don't know how many of these were made. But either way, it's a very good thing. It's supposed to be shipped in April of 2024. Hey, around Rick's birthday, probably.
Yeah.
So, guys, get this. You want to support Legend of the White Dragon? Definitely. And when the movie comes out, definitely check it out, in honor of Jason David Frank. And,
Send me a 2-pack.
Yep. I mean, it's still available on there right now, Rick, if you have the money at some point.
Yeah. If I have the money.
Yeah. Because, the 2-pack looks awesome. It comes with a stand. Comes with, like, different. What does it come with? Let me go back to the screen. Let's see. It comes with two individual stands. 8 switchable hands and a gauntlet because you could take because you have a little blade effect right there, and then the head sculpt for Eric Reed and Aaron Shonke's character of the Dragon Prime.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Ryan, what do you? I'm going to ask you now. What do you think of this figure?
It looks pretty cool. If I had the money, I'd buy them. Maybe.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
Rick, you said
as weird as it sounds, hopefully they make enough to where you can have them in stores like Walmart and stuff.
Yeah, well, I think the thing is, he said what I heard on his one of his Instagram lives, he said that it was going to be, if they're able to make the amount, they're going to try to get a deal with Walmart to sell these.
That would be nice.
Exclusively to Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
And
so you guys buy it up so I can find it at Walmart.
guys, listen, you guys, everybody knows this. I've been talking Legend of the White Dragon since the beginning. Since they announced it and since everything. And it's like, this is something that Jason, he wanted to give back for the fans. This is something that he wanted to do for the fans and something that he was very passionate about. Because of everything that he's dealt with, behind the scenes and all that, of what I've heard and everything. It's like, this is, I know there's some people in the fandom are not too keen on Aaron because, him speaking what, Jason has said to him and everything and all that. I don't know the whole story. That's between Aaron and him and what he said. But it's like, listen, I've said this before. We're all fans of Jason. I know people shouldn't be. I understand how people are feeling, that they shouldn't speak on behalf of somebody that just passed and can't really back it up. But at the same time, it's like Jason never wanted to disappoint the fans. He never did. And, me and Rick can really say that because we know that he would go out of his, what we've seen and what he's done for the fans, he'd go out of his way to do a lot of stuff for the fans. Am I right, Rick?
Yeah.
And, yeah. So we're going to move on to something called Cake Worthy. Shout out to our friend and admin, Kimberly. She brought this to our attention. This is a collab that Hasbro has decided to. It's a clothing line, I believe. I might have done this wrong. Anyway, I can fix this later. So here's some items. Here are the items that are going to be available on there. So you got a whatchamacallit, a windbreaker. And that is $69.95. And the size goes up from small all the way to 4X. And then next item they have is a glow-in-the-dark flannel, which is $54.95. So if you guys are interested in getting that, it's on the website. And then you've got, let's see, what's next? I'm going through these items. You've got a Power Rangers t-shirt dress, which has the pink and yellow Ranger on there. And that is $34.95 on the website. So if you guys are interested in getting that, there's that. And then you've got this, I don't know what this top is called. It says AOP t-shirt and app.
Okay.
I don't know how you pronounce that.
I don't either. Let's see.
And that is available for $29.95. And also, you've got a hoodie that
looks like pajamas.
What?
That looks like pajamas.
Yep, that's a hoodie actually. That's what it says right here. It's that's $54.95. And if you want to do some, let's see, we'll do some matching. You got some joggers for $47.95. And if you want to rock some more, you got a backpack that's on there for $49.95. And then next up, we have a duffel bag, which is $59.95. And what else is there? There's more. And then we've got a fanny pack that is $39.95. And then you've got this pajama set, which has been marked down from $54.95 to $32.97. So yeah, guys, if you want to be comfortable with this trading card Power Rangers pajama set, you're all set. And then last but not least, you've got this trading card blanket, which was originally priced at $44.95, has gone down for sale for $26.97. So guys, if you're interested in getting these items, go to the link in the description below and order these. Let me go to Ryan. Ryan, what do you think of these items?
I would probably go with the hoodie and the joggers and the backpacks. So they all blend in together. Price is a bit much, but
Rick, what would you go for?
Honestly, probably the blanket.
Yeah. I honestly, I'd probably most likely go for the backpack or the duffel bag. Or even the fanny pack at that point, because why not? The clothes are cool looking, but
You don't need a fanny pack.
hey, that would actually come in hand. Well, backpack might actually be better, but hey, you know what? I mean, I think these are cool and everything, but I mean the blanket, and probably the blanket as well. So, guys, if you're interested in buying this, link in the description below, and so you're all set. Now, we've got some disappointing news, but which revolves around the Hasbro selfie series.
Oh.
Now, this wasn't posted on Power Rangers or any Power Ranger Facebook page or anything like that. I follow this. I'm a big fan of Ghostbusters, and they found it there. And here's what it says right here, okay? And somebody posts this. Thank you for contacting us about Hasbro's selfie series. We have discontinued the selfie series platform, and it has been removed from the Hasbro Pulse app. We also want to inform you that we are no longer accepting new orders for the selfie series figures. If you have already placed an order and need further assistance, please contact Hasbro Pulse. We appreciate the support and what's that word right there? Enthusiasm. Thank you. Shown by all the fans who participated in this. What's that word? Innovative personalization platform. So, with that said, Hasbro, as I said, have discontinued doing the selfie series.
Yeah.
And I think they started this back.
It too late for me, anyways, for what I wanted.
I mean, this started back last year, right? I believe.
Yeah, it started like September or October last year.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate because they just added the Black Ranger to this. The people that wanted to do it.
It lasted about just over a year.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that they decided to discontinue this. I mean, maybe, hopefully they'll bring it back, but I'm not getting my hopes up on that because I don't know. But who knows? I mean, let me ask Ryan. I mean, you've seen this whole selfie series thing, right? And what was your opinion on it?
I think it was a cool idea. It kind of sucks that they limited on like whatever figures were available, but I know some people had issues with like the photo that they had, or like the head sculpt wasn't really accurate to how they looked or whatnot. Wasn't your skin tone like a little bit darker than normal?
One basically made him.
That was my fault. You know what, Rick? Give your opinion on this, and I'll be right back.
Okay, so the thing is, I don't think it mattered about the scope of figures that you can get with it. Because if you really want your face on one of your favorite figures, you could order just a generic one, get your face sculpt, and put it on whatever figure you liked anyways. So I don't think adding like the Mighty Morphin Black Ranger to that or anything was necessary. You had female bodies, you had male bodies. They could have just literally done a generic figure body. And then said, take your figurehead, put it on whichever body you like. Because at the end of the day, it's all the same.
So I'm going to go ahead and do a solo right now. So this is, I didn't bring my Ghostbuster one up because this is Power Rangers related. So here's mine. I don't have that much of a tan. So
that makes you look what's the word I'm trying to think of that doesn't make me sound
racist.
Yeah, that. If we ever need to get rid of you in a hurry, we'll use the figure sculpt as the wanted poster.
So let me go ahead and take this figure out.
You'll just have to sneak your way back eventually.
Now, this was my fault because I thought it would have been all right. Oh, I was so wrong. The figure looks awesome, but I basically keep my helmet on at that point. Yeah, no.
They didn't even get the hair right.
Well, I didn't have my hair like this at the time because I didn't have a good option for the buzzed. So we went with kind of a better style with it. And it's just...
But I'm talking color.
I know, yeah. So...
I mean, the Ghostbuster one was a little bit better.
Oh, yeah. And it does come with these accessories. And the blast effect, which is...
But like I was saying while you were gone, you know, the figure doesn't matter. It's the head sculpt that does.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if they, let's say they released Galaxy Green but for the Selfie series and gave him the Quasar launcher as one of the accessories that you get with the Selfie series version, that actually could have driven that up. Otherwise, if you're just getting the same accessories you get with any of the other figures, they might as well just send you the head sculpt and say, thank you. Pay us $20, you get a head sculpt. $30, throw a generic body together, and there you go.
I wish these figures weren't so hard to stand. There we go.
Because, I mean, you can literally take that head sculpt, put it on any Ranger you want. You want to be Time Force Red? Cool. Put your own face on it.
I'm taking a nap right now.
You want to be Cyclops? You can put that on there. Wolverine. You want to have Wolverine claws? Take your head off of there, put it on the Wolverine body.
Hey, Ryan. Whoa. I think I know what you're doing. I'm Native American.
Oh, well, I guess there's that, too. I was thinking more Hispanic, but...
Yeah.
No offense to those that actually are Hispanic.
It's not too long.
But Nate does not tan.
No, I am not. I might have a little bit of a tan sometimes on my arm, but that's because when I'm, doing stuff. But no, I am pale.
We can burn him, but we still won't get close to that figure.
Oh, Jesus. That is... I'm not saying it was perfect. I mean...
Oh, it definitely had its issues, like the fact that it came out September or October last year instead of April, May last year.
And it's funny, though, because...
And I will always hold that against Hasbro.
I just think it's kind of funny that, it was... I mean, because the thing is, we were trying to figure out the skin tone, and we were looking at my skin tone, like, let's see if we can go a little darker. Yeah, we went more than a little darker.
Wanted to be an impersonation of something you're not.
But
so anyway, in other words, we'll run you for Congress.
Either way,
they pretend to be human all the time when they're reptiles.
I'm glad with what I got. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It happens, you know.
Yeah, but like I said, if they had released it earlier in the year, say April, May, I would have actually got one. It wouldn't have been me. It would have been my dad. But
well, that's the thing.
They released it after he'd passed.
Well, it's the fact that I don't think they. I don't know how they would have done it. But what the heck is this?
No, because I would have been able to have him do the picture thing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Duh. That's why I said earlier.
Also, they didn't give me my helmet. How dare they? Not that anybody else got the helmet either, but so.
And again, it just proves my point that they could have just given you the head and just been like, you put it on whatever figure you already own.
Yeah, but then that would be a pointless of them just when you're spending freaking.
No, they would have saved money by not releasing the actual figure with it. You would have paid $20 for the head sculpt. Okay,
you
cool.
say they would save money. I'd say they basically would be foolish of doing that if you're just giving them a head. Anyway, unfortunately, the selfie series is now done, and they're no longer doing it. So,
For now.
I mean, hopefully they come back with it. People that missed their chance on it.
Hopefully they're just like, hey, you know what? We still had the ability to do it. Send us the picture of your head, and we'll send you a face sculpt. $20.
I wish we could have just freaking. I could have said, "Can I send a face replacement for this?" Because instead of getting the figure, can I just get my head redone? Because I don't look like this. Should have done that, but
you get different multiple head sculpts with different facial expressions.
Yeah. Battle. So now, guys, we are in our final topic, and that is our episode rate, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, and we are going to be talking about and rating episode 9, Master Plan. So in this scene, the Rangers are back on Earth, waiting to hear back from Mucus and Slither's progress on if they were able to free Ollie from the control of Zed by destroying the statue.
Yep.
But they get a call. And Rick... Oh, no, let me go to Ryan. Ryan? What happens during this scene?
Zed gives him a call.
Yeah.
Hi, children, it's Zed.
Thanks for giving me your personal number.
And we find out that Bajilia's still alive after they destroyed her.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that their plan failed on trying to release Ollie, but Ollie has something else in mind. Surprise, mother. So he tries to warn them that Lord Zed is planning to use the power of the Morphin Masters to become a Morphin Master himself. And the good news is, at least, they know that Ollie's back to normal.
Yeah, but then there's some bad news.
But during that time, well, also before all that, they weren't able to find any way to help whatchamacallit, Zato with his problem of if he uses up all his magic, going back to the morphing grid.
Because they never contacted the Mystic Force Rangers. Come on.
Yeah, that's the reason. Anyway,
Magic.
Billy talks to Amelia and tells him that even though all the Rangers have stopped most of Lord Zed's forces, there's still other planets that are being under attack by Lord Zed.
Mm-hmm.
And he says something in there, Rick. Where do these alien species get brought to? Because their planets are basically...
Oh, New Tech City.
Yes. And what season starts off in New Tech City?
SPD.
Yep. A little foreshadow, setting up because SPD is set in the year 2025.
Right.
So
unfortunately, they're still a little ways off from being able to be like, yeah, we're actually there, because SPD still needs to have an Earth branch.
Yeah, and I think it was
Sky's father still needs to die while Sky is a child.
Even though you've got Adam and Aisha with Space Patrol Alpha. So
yeah,
a little foreshadow there. But anyway,
I think they need to push SPD back to 2035 in order to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Billy's telling her that if she waits, then they could probably have more help to hit Lord Zed's forces head on with other Ranger teams. But she knows if she waits, it'll be too late.
She ain't willing to sacrifice Ollie.
Yeah, or any other. So
that red and blue need to make it purple.
Gee, I wonder who said that. So in this scene, they head to Eltar. Lord Zed is on his throne, being energized by the Morphin Master energy. And we get a new look of Lord Zed, which is Master Zed.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to say, well, actually, no, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Sorry, guys. So they do head to Eltar, the mountains in Eltar. But before all that, sorry, guys, I jumped ahead again. I'm sorry.
I'm getting too excited over there.
A little too, yeah. So that's in the scene when they head there. They save Ollie, but they're all trapped in the fortress, Lord Zed's fortress, which is about to blow. And a countdown to
destruction.
Rick? Yep, there you go. And Zato says, I said that I would not use my I said I would only use my magic for the good of the team. Zato shields them from the explosion.
Makes sense. I mean, that is for the good of the team.
And
I mean,
Zato
it definitely would be bad for the team to die.
And Zato heads back to the morphing. His energy heads back to the morphing grid. But guess who heads with him to the morphing grid? Rick? Ryan?
Ion.
Is it Ion?
Yes. Yeah. Which I thought was weird, because Zato's full body headed back there, and then Ion's body just stayed around, and so did the staff and Zato's morpher. On the ship.
Well, Zato didn't need the morpher where he was going.
Well, yeah. Apparently not the staff either.
Oh,
So anyway,
plenty of those laying around.
Ollie comes up with a plan. And this is where we lead into Zed becoming Master Zed. And then, Zed tries to show off. And Ryan, what does he do? First, before the Rangers
uses his staff and puts the Z insignia on the mountain, and they're just kind of like, it looks like an N. He's like, it's a Z. And they had to tilt their heads to kind of look at it.
And it's like, so now.
This was a callback to earlier in the season where he had requested Z-shaped ice cubes.
Yeah. From Inkworth, which is destroyed by the Cosmic Fury Ultrazord.
Yeah. He never
But
got
now-
Z-shaped ice cubes.
And now, but during that whole thing, Zato's Morpher, he no longer has his Morpher. Okay, I'm stopping. Zato's Morpher, the orb, the cosmic orb, changes to blue, which you can't really see in there. It's not. Let me see if I can try to get a better shot of it.
That's a purple.
Looks like purple, but yeah, that's supposed to be blue, but it's the lighting in here, guys. So
Oh, that's the lighting.
yeah,
Change
on
how-
my end it's blue, but anyway. So now let me go to Rick. Rick, what did you say before that
About
there was
what?
something you brought up about everything about Zato not having his morpher and giving it and everything?
Oh yeah, he didn't need it where he was going, so Zato's morpher, of course now glowing blue, is handed to Ollie.
Well, the thing is, Zato didn't really give it to him.
No,
It was left behind.
yes. That's why I
And-
said it was given to Ollie. I didn't say Zato gave it to Ollie. But the thing is, with Ollie now joining the Cosmic Fury team, he is technically a sixth ranger, even though he's a core color.
I guess you can consider that. But,
Because he's the last one to join the team.
yeah, took him long enough.
Zato
Anyway,
would probably be more of an extra ranger instead of a sixth ranger at that point.
I guess I don't know how that works, but
Then again,
Yeah, so-
he's a sixth ranger.
it was an interesting turn of events. And when they called the Zords, yeah, Ryan.
Target practice.
Ollie don't get no
Zed
chance.
just shoots him out of the sky.
Ollie don't even get to pilot a Cosmic Fury Zord.
Nope.
And also, and again,
That's
before
too
all
bad.
that
Oh,
happens,
was funny.
we get after so many years, and this is before the Zords and everything being destroyed. We originally haven't had this in years. With all 6 weapons combined to make the Cosmic Blaster.
Yes, which is even weirder because one of the weapons combining is technically not a Cosmic Fury weapon.
Yeah,
Because it's made by Scrozzle. Or
the Tricera Blaster.
Blue Dino Fury Ranger.
Yep, the Tricera Blaster. He made it because Ollie's the one that found a way to combine all the weapons. So, yeah. But with that happening, that was no chance against Zed. So, who wants to tell the next part? Ryan, Rick.
But Julia shows up and she's like, "Surprise, bitch!" and uses that containment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
master captivator.
Yeah, and uses that on Zed and shoves him in the container and then tells her evil plan.
And Rick, what was Bajilia's evil plan?
So it's like Zordon Z-Wave, but evil. But it's completely
Wipes
different.
away all the evil, but now it wipes away all the good.
Yes.
Only survivings are the bad.
Yes. But don't worry. It's completely opposite of Zordon's Wave, so we don't have to worry about any kind of trademarks or anything about that.
And what's funny, I was telling Ryan this when we were watching it. Campbell Cooley, that scene, he actually did that imitation as Lord Zed. And the funny thing is, before we found out who was going to be playing the voice of Lord Zed, I put a poll on X. And apparently, Campbell Cooley said to me that they were considering him to voice Lord Zed. So that would have been awesome. But because this guy's, he's a great voice actor. He's done so much for Power Rangers for many years. And it'd be awesome if they brought him back for the reboot. Don't waste a good voice actor. Don't waste a good voice actor. Don't waste a good actor. Come on. Don't waste it. Don't waste it, Hasbro. Don't waste it. So with that said, Solon is trying to call other Ranger teams for help. Slither and Mucus head off to try to help. And that's how the episode ends. So, with that said, Ryan, what is your review of this and what is your rate?
I liked it. Most I can really say is the same thing we've said with every single episode. Add a couple more minutes added to it, to add a little more to it. The only thing I thought was weird, I think we kind of already discussed it, was when Zato used the last of his magic and his whole body was like, "Ooh, goodbye." And then Ion's got a hold of him, so his technical spirit's like, "I'm going with you, bro," but his body's still there. But Zato only came back because they're like, "We're putting this in your body, so your body's made of this." So I guess it would make sense.
Yeah.
But I'd probably give it like a 8.5, 9, give or take.
All right, Rick?
So a few nitpicks, because you do have the scene with Ion in the morphine grid.
Not yet.
Oh.
This is episode 9.
Oh, so that's next episode. Okay.
Yeah.
However, another nitpick. No actual physical battle with the Rangers and Zed after he transforms. No Zord battle, no, because he's just like, "Hi, Zords." And it's like, I get the reasoning behind it, the behind the scenes reason.
Yeah.
However, It is something that's been building up for the entire season.
Excuse me.
They should have taken the risk.
Excuse me.
So anyway, with
But
that,
because there's no actual fight scene, because of missed opportunities, I am only giving this episode a 7.
okay.
Because
And I totally get
time is not as big of a factor as the missed opportunities.
I mean, the 7 is still a good rate. Either way, it could be worse, lower than that. But
I did consider giving it less.
But I mean, I see you guys' point and everything, but understanding what the behind the scenes is and what they had, I'm going to say I still give it my usual, I'll give it a 10 because it still was good. Well, actually, no, let me switch that. I think I want to give it a 9 because I think with them taking so long, having him be evil for so long, and then now he gets the powers and all that stuff. I'm giving 9, but either way, it was still a good episode. It was still a big twist with finding out that Bajilia was playing him the whole time. So yeah, I'll give it a 9. So Ryan, you gave it an 8.5. And Ryan, you gave it Rick, you gave it a 7. So either way, I still enjoyed the episode. But let me mention this, guys. So with all the toys that the toys that we've gotten from Cosmic Fury, I've got to say, I hope Hasbro is working on something like this and even this.
Oh, yeah. If we get like a Lightning Clutching figure of Master Zed, it's definitely going to be one of the deluxe figures. It's not going to be just your standard individual figure.
Yeah, I mean, if they do that, and then if they want to do a basic for the basic line, that's cool too. You have 2 different versions. And then this.
That will probably be like toy-wise, probably if they do it Nerf style.
Yes.
It'd be one whole gun. There wouldn't be parts to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
there might be a way they could do it.
Go ahead.
I don't know how well it would work, but I got my son this electronic gun for Christmas, and you can customize it any way you want with magnetic and parts. Yeah. And the way I've looking at that, like with the hammer, you can take the hammer apart, and even Ollie's blaster, you can take the pieces apart like magnetically or whatever. But I mean, that's still like, if that gets damaged, it's not going to work after that. And half of the pieces on here alone don't look like they're just mix matching stuff together. Like they don't even like show them in the show putting them together. It's like they just kind of like melted together into like, here you go.
Yeah, basically they're showing it forming in through the morphing grid.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to see this as a role-playing item weapon.
It being by itself, just like that, without it being separated or combining together, would work. I could see them doing a Nerf gun with that.
Yeah, and then if they did a Lightning Clutching figure weapon of this, it would probably come with Cosmic Fury Red.
Possibly, yeah. Or Master Zed.
Yeah.
That would be perfect because you would have a staff and then you'd have this.
Yeah.
But
if they do Master Zed as a deluxe figure, they could also include the Master Captor.
That'd be awesome, actually. A lot of things would be cool with it, but
maybe his throne. They could release him like Lord Draken Evolution 3.
Mm-hmm.
and just to include some of the extra stuff. So, like next year's Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
Yeah, whatever they're. And like I said, guys, hopefully Hasbro does plan on releasing some more Cosmic Fury stuff.
Probably not, unfortunately. We're probably not
All
even
we
getting
got
ready to
was the full pack Megazord for the
the
five
main
main
5 Zords.
5 Zords, and then we got the Morpher, and then we got that weird gear upset.
Yeah.
I just hope that Hasbro does consider doing that.
Oh yeah, it'd be nice to get the other Cosmic Fury Zords.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't purchased the Megazord, but it'd be nice to get because then people would be able to complete it.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I know that.
What's the use of a toy commercial if you don't release the toys?
Right.
But like I said, hopefully Hasbro does plan on continuing with Cosmic Fury toy line and everything for people that, because there are a lot of things they can release for toys for the basic toy line, and even the weapons, even the Zords, they could. There's so much they can do, but it's just the fact is, I don't understand why they chose. I mean, whether if they're just trying to pay attention to mainly getting things ready for the reboot. Who knows what they're doing? But hopefully, like I said, guys, we always try to make sure to
Hasbro
keep
needs
an eye
me
on
in charge of their the Power Ranger toy line.
whatever they plan in the future,
I'm
guys.
available.
We will definitely always keep. We will always keep a lookout and see what comes of news comes of from Hasbro and everything. So we'll always make sure to. It will give us something to talk about. That's for sure. Because, guys, we only have one more episode left. One more episode left to discuss, and then we're gonna discuss our plans for next year and everything. So, I mean, I'm not saying this 30th anniversary celebration of Power Rangers was a disappointment. I'm not saying that. It was great of what they have done in honor of 30 years of Power Rangers. I'm going to give them
a dollar's worth of stuff that they could have done. They gave us a nickel.
I understand that.
Yeah, dollar equaling 100%.
I mean, Ryan,
5%.
We'll probably discuss this in the next episode, but how do you feel about the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers and how it was handled? No judgment.
Honestly, I mean, the story-wise for the show's been pretty good with how much they put more development into like the characters itself. I do feel like this season's a bit rushed on things. They could have added more, but I mean, we got what we got. I think for it being the 30th and taking a hiatus, they should at least have had more promotional stuff besides what we had for products. I just went on Amazon to see if they have the Zord pack. Can't find it. Can't find it anywhere.
Well, it's on there. It's just that
usually it's the first thing that pops up.
Hold on.
That's probably it then, because I looked it up and I cannot find it. Like the first thing that pops up is the Dino Fury pack.
Right now, it's not available because it's been sold out, I believe.
That would make sense then.
So they're rushing to try to get it back in stock. Yeah, there it is.
That would probably make sense. I mean, because it went from what, $70 down to $50 for that short period of time, then back up, and then I think the last time I checked, it was like $48.
Yeah, it says right there. Currently unavailable. We are working
Gotcha.
hard to
Restock.
to be back in stock as soon as possible. So, but yeah, and
If anything, I can see Hasbro, if they really went down that route, and I don't know, if they did a whole entire Cosmic Fury Ultra Zord set that gave you every Zord they had in the season, but that might be a big set for them to do.
yeah. And if they end up going with, retail release and doing it separately, and
I don't
including the
see why
stuff
they haven't.
then I'm all for it. At least we could get them in stores for those that didn't get it on Amazon. Because that would be great. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'd be
right.
perfectly fine with that. But with that said, guys, this is it of our episode. Ryan, anything you'd like to say?
Just, look out for each other out there. This holiday season can take a toll on everybody, so just hang in there and try to stay positive.
Rick?
Support your local comic book shops. Support your local small businesses. Paper copy is always better, in my opinion. So, better than light in your face while you try to read.
Yeah. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and do my outro here. So, guys, that's it of our episode. We will have our final episode of this season next Sunday. We've got a good amount of stuff to talk about. And we'll discuss the future going forward with LR4. So, yeah.
On OnlyPans.
Oh, funny. So, yeah. And to the winner of the mystery box contest, I haven't had a chance to get to the post office yet, so I'll make sure to get in contact with you and everything. Guys, I'm trying to set up an interview on our Facebook Live. Still waiting to hear back from them. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow. If not, you'll see it. You'll see. I'll make sure you'll see it posted up there. I'm just waiting. Like I said, I'm waiting to hear back from this individual of the time for tomorrow, or maybe it might be another day. I don't know. So, anyway, guys, make sure you like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter/X and Instagram. And like always, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, stay more phenomenal. And as Zordon always says, may the power protect you. And remember,
it's morphin' time.
That's right. All right, everybody. See you next week. See you next Sunday.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm probably going to Eltar for a vacation. I hear it's a good place now, that